Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this series, I will show you guys how to configure different types of load balancing in Mikrotik. I assume that you already have background on basic configurations. For video number 1, I will configure ECMP Load Balancing. Without further ado, let's start. So as you can see, this is my current configuration. My firmware version is version 6.48.6. So I'm already done doing the configuration, but for the demonstration purposes, we will reset this to no default configuration. So system, reset configuration, then no default configuration. Reset. Yes. I'll pause this for a moment. Alright, let's continue. So the username and password for the default configuration is login is admin, then password is none. Click connect. Alright, in our setup, we will set up three ISP, so triple one. So first things first, we will do the basic configuration. So and then let's close this one. In the interfaces, we will rename first the interface. I have 3 PPPoE credentials for each of these ISP. So in order for you to load the credentials of the PPPoE, you need to go to PPP, then PPPoE client, then choose the interface, then dial out credentials, put the credentials here, then uncheck the add default route because we will manually add the default routes so that we can configure ECMP. So uncheck this one, apply, okay. Then for the ISP2, for ISP3, okay. Next is we will assign IP address for our LAN. IP address, click plus, put the IP here, interface LAN, then click apply. Okay. After that one, we will make DHCP server for the LAN. So IP, DHCP server, then click DHCP setup. Choose the interface of the LAN, then click next, 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 next. We forgot to put DNS server first. We will put DNS server first. IP, DNS, then click server 8888. Right. And 8.8.4.4. Then click allow remote request, apply. Then what? Then okay. Then we will now proceed again to the DHCP server setup. DHCP setup, click the interface, then click next, 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 next. That's what you can see, that the DNS server is now being loaded automatically because we are done configuring the DNS. Then click next, next, okay. For best practice, you need to change the DHCP name. This is the LAN DHCP. And let's check for the pool, IP pool. We'll rename that also. LAN pool. Right, we now done for the for basic configuration. You need to configure also the NAT, IP firewall NAT, for the 3 PPPoE interfaces. So click General, Source NAT, Out Interface, the PPPoE out one, not the interface name. You need to select the PPPoE interface. So PPP out one, action, masquerade, apply, and copy. Then PPP out 2, apply, copy, PPP out 3, apply, okay. So we are now done for the basic configuration for the triple one. So we will now proceed to the ECMP configuration via IP route. So we will now proceed to IP, then routes. Alright, so let's try to ping first. When you ping google.com, ping 8.8.8, so no route to host. So we need first to add the routing here in the IP routes. So ECMP configuration is like this. So click add or click plus, then input the gateway of the 3 ISP here. So where can you find the gateway? You can find the gateway here in the PPP, then PPPoE. Double click, then go to status. The remote address is the gateway. You can also check here in the IP addresses. This one. This is the gateway. So you need to copy that one and put it in the gateway on the new route that you will make. So copy that one. Okay. Paste it here. Then you need to click this button, drop down button, to create another row. So you will input the gateway of the second ISP here. This one. Copy, okay. Then for the gateway of the third ISP, 30.1. Right? Then check gateway ping, then distance 1. Click apply, then okay. Right. So let's try to ping. It will now have an internet. Right. But we are not yet finished. So we will configure sticky connection rule in the IP firewall mangle. So let's go to IP firewall mangle, IP firewall mangle. Pre-routing, chain is input, then out, the PP out 1, action, mark connection, then 1 con. So it's up to you what name you want. And click apply. What? Oh, in interface rather. PP out 1, action, mark connection 1 con. Apply, copy, PP out 2, 1 2 con. Apply, copy, PP out 3, action, 1 3 con. Apply, okay. Next is output. Chain output, connection mark, 1 con, action, mark routing, then new routing mark name 211. It's up to you what name you want. what name you will put here. Apply, then copy, and token 212, apply, copy, 13 con, action 213, apply, okay. This is sticky connection rule. Sticky connection rule. So let's go back now to IP routes. We now put the routing table that you make in the routing mark here. So for ISP1 192.168.10.1, then routing mark 211, distance 1, apply, copy. For ISP2 212, apply, copy. For ISP3 213, apply, copy. Okay. Right. Next is we will configure monitoring IP so that we will force the destination address to the specific ISP. So I will demonstrate how to do it. So we'll go to IP routes. Let's assign a specific pingable DNS to a specific ISP. So 1.0.0.1, destination address 1.0.0.1, then ISP1. Right. Apply. Okay. Comment ISP1 monitor. Okay. For ISP2 2087, for ISP3 apply ISP3. Ito. Make sure that in the target scope and the scope is the same. So we will put the scope into 10. Apply, okay. Scope 10. Scope 10. So that no 30. Where is it? Oh, this one. So that we can enforce that this gateway will be the destination is this one. Apply, then okay. Alright. After that one, we will go to Mangle. Mangle. We will put here these rules. Output. Destination address. Mark connection. New connection mark. 11 monitor. Apply. Copy. No copy. Cancel. Okay. Then chain output. Connection mark. 11 monitor. Action is new routing mark. Routing new routing mark 211. Apply. Okay. We'll name this rule a force DNS IP to specific ISP. Okay. For ISP2, so output mark routing, pre-routing, this one. This is pre-routing. Output and pre-routing. Next, output destination address. Is it correct? Alright, that's correct. Action, mark connection, 12 monitor. Apply. Okay. Then we'll make pre-routing rule. Pre-routing, connection mark, 12 monitor, action, mark routing to 12. Apply. Okay. Then for ISP3, output, destination address, action, mark connection 13 monitor. Apply. Okay. Then make a pre-routing rule. Pre-routing, connection mark 13 monitor, action, mark routing 213. Apply. Okay. Alright. Next is we need to make sure that this corresponding IP 1.00.1.208.67.220.220, 9.9.9 will be pinged only to a specific ISP. So let's say, for example, we will disconnect PPA out 3. We'll disconnect PPA out 3 here. Just wait. Alright. PPA out 3 is disconnected. See in the routes, it's unreachable, but when we ping 9.9.9.9, it is still pingable. So we will make sure that 9.9.9 will only be pinged in the ISP3, so that when ISP3 is down, the router will know that ISP3 is down and cannot connect to the internet via this DNS IP. So how to do that? So I'll connect again the ISP3. We will do it in the IP firewall filter here. So in the IP firewall filter, click add general output destination address 1.0.0.0.1. So we will drop if ISP 2 and 3 ping it. So if ISP 2 and 3 try to ping this DNS, the action will be dropped. So action drop. Apply. copy, will make for ISP3. So if ISP3 pinged 1.00.1, then action will be dropped. Apply, copy. So we'll now make for the for this DNS 208.67.220.220. So this DNS is for ISP2 only. So we will drop ISP1 and ISP3. ISP1. Action drop, apply, copy. For ISP3, action, drop, apply, okay. Right. For this DNS, output destination 9.9, out interface ISP3, action, drop. Out interface is 1 and 2. So because this DNS IP is for ISP3 only, so we will drop other ISP that will try to ping this one. Drop, apply, copy, then PP out 2, PPOE out 2, action, drop. So let's try again. I'll disconnect this one, the ISP3, then we'll try to ping. So the result is that 9.9.9 will not be pinged because 9.9.9 is bind to ISP3. So 9.9.9.9. Right. So we gotta make sure that ISP3 has no internet. Right. I'll connect again. Let's ping again. Let's wait for the ISP3 to be connected. Right, let's ping. Right. So this is the ECMP configuration. As a recap, we will review. So first is you need to do the basic configuration. You need to rename the interface. Then go to PPP because my 3 ISPs it has PPOE credentials. So interface, PPOE client, general, then put the interface here. Then input the credentials here. Like this one. Right. Then, for that one, assign IP address to the LAN. Then assign DNS, IP DNS. So, recommendation and suggestion, make sure that you will not put in the IP routes monitoring IP the DNS that you put here. So make sure that it is not the same. In IP DNS I put 8.8.8 and 8.8.4.4, then I check all remote requests. Okay. Now for that one, we'll do the masquerade. IP firewall, not masquerade, action. Then we go to the mangle. We made sticky connection rule. Right. Then after that one, we go to the IP route. We make route for ECMP. This one. This setup is given that your ISP1, ISP2, and ISP3 has the same bandwidth. So for this demonstration, my ISP1, ISP2, and ISP3 has 10 MB each. So if you have asymmetric bandwidth, if you need to prioritize bandwidth traffic for ISP1, you need to put another table here. So you need to put route the gateway of the ISP1 here and then click apply. So it will be prioritized, the traffic will be prioritized here. So in our case, it has an equal bandwidth, therefore we will only put one each. Apply, okay. And after that one, we made this one, this routing table, right? Routing mark 211. gateway is the gateway of the 1, 1, 1, ISP 2, and ISP 3. And after that one, we made an ISP monitoring via apingable DNS. 1.0.0.1, then bind to gateway number 1, gateway ISP 1, then scope is 10, target scope 10 also. Make sure that it is the same amount. Okay, then ISP 2, then ISP 3. After that one, after we made these routing tables, we will now configure the Mangle to force DNS IP to a specific ISP. So, mark connection, output, then destination address, the DNS IP of the ISP1 monitor, then action, mark connection 11 monitor. Then mark routing, pre-routing, 11 monitor, action, mark routing to 11. So, after you made this rule, you will now go to filter rules. These rules is force DNS IP to specific ISP. Drop other ISP. Oh. Right. So general, output, destination address, out interface, the second and the third ISP. Because this DNS IP is for ISP1 only. Action drop. For PPU3, and so on and so forth. So, let's try to do speed test if this ISP works at the same time, because that's the essence of load balancing. So let's try to do fast. Let's check the traffic. So 10 MB, 10 MB, right? So the 3 ISP is working. 10 MB, 10 MB, 10 MB for the download. Alright. For the upload, right, it's here. 10 MB, 10 MB, it will be 10 MB, 10 MB. Alright, so it's working. The 3 ISP is working. Therefore, our load balancing conversion is working just fine. If you learned something with this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.